The Skeptic's Challenge. The dojo was silent except for the rhythmic sound of Bruce Lee's footsteps as he corrected a student's posture. The young man, with trembling arms, tried to maintain the chi-saw position, his forearms glued to his master's in an exercise in sensitivity. Bruce adjusted his movements with precision, his eyes attentive to every detail. Relax your shoulders. Don't force it, feel it. Jeet Kune Do is not about rigidity, it's about flow. His voice was calm but firm, like a river that molds stone without haste. It was then that a shadow came between them. A tall man, with broad shoulders and a defiant expression, crossed his arms. It was Victor Kwan, a karate fighter known for his arrogance and disdain for modern martial arts. That's a waste of time, he growled, looking at the student with disdain. Everyone knows you're a fraud, Lee. Teaching movie tricks as if they were real fighting. The entire dojo held its breath. Bruce didn't move right away. He just tilted his head slightly, as if evaluating an interesting problem. You have a strong opinion, Mr. Kwan. But opinions without experience are just noise. Victor snorted, lips curling into a sarcastic smile. Experience? I have more fights under my belt than you have students. And I bet you can't last 3 seconds with me on the mat. Bruce let out an almost imperceptible sigh, as if lamenting the inevitability of what was to come. Then, with a movement so quick that he was barely visible, he moved away from the student and positioned himself 2 meters from Victor. Show me, he said simply. Victor wasted no time. With a scream, he launched a front kick, straight to Bruce's chest. The blow was strong, trained, but predictable. Bruce dodged with minimal spin, letting his opponent's foot pass inches from his body. Before Victor could regain his balance, Bruce was behind him, one hand lightly pressing his back, the other holding his wrist in subtle control. First second, Bruce muttered, almost as if commenting on time. Victor tried to free himself, but the pressure was relentless. He spun around, throwing a punch with his free hand. Bruce blocked with his forearm, redirecting the force of the blow to the side, and responded with a quick touch to Victor's solar plexus. It wasn't a strong punch, just enough to knock the air out of his opponent. Second. Victor staggered, eyes wide. He tried a new attack, this time a hook. Bruce dodged with a sidestep, and his right hand shot out like lightning, stopping millimeters from Victor's throat. Third. The karate fighter froze. His breathing was rapid, sweat running down his forehead. Bruce hadn't even broken a sweat. He lowered his hand slowly, taking a step back. 4 seconds. But I said I couldn't last 3, so maybe you won. Victor swallowed hard, the anger replaced by something deeper, shame, perhaps, or the beginnings of a painful realization. The dojo was completely silent. Even the student Bruce was correcting earlier seemed to have stopped breathing. Bruce turned to him, as if nothing had happened. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, relax your shoulders. And so, without another word, the lesson continued. But everyone there knew they had witnessed something bigger than a demonstration of technique. It was proof that true mastery requires no spectacle, just 8 seconds of clarity.